guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing a tutorial for you guys. It's my first ever talk through tutorial, so I'm very excited. I'll be demonstrating how to do this purple cut crease. I love how it turned out and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get straight into it. So today I'll be using the Be Perfect Cosmetics. This is Stacey Marie's collab. It's her new palette. It's the Carnival Extra Large Pro palette. It has so many amazing colours. I'm so excited. I have used it, but I'm so excited. Like, it just, I look at this and I'm like, yeah, cool. Life's made. I'm happy. Colours just make me happy. And then I also have this one in hand as well, just in case I need any of the colours out of this. So it's just a Morphe James Charles palette. It's a bit dirty, but also great colours. I love them. This palette's awesome because it has like neutral, more like wearable colours, and then your colours as well down the bottom. So this is a great palette for artists that, you know, don't always use colour, but you always like use these colours. So today I'm thinking I'm going to do like a purple look, hence why I'm wearing this shirt. So I'm going to have you guys zoomed in nice and close so you can see what I'm doing. Don't mind my brows. I got them freshly done, so they're quite dark, even though I still love them dark because it looks like I've already filled them in. But yeah, so first off we're going to start with the P. Louise base. I use this all the time on my clients, on myself. So I keep 3 shades in my kit. So Rumor 0.5, Rumor 1 and Rumor 2. So I just pop this on the back of my hand. So like that much. I don't know, I'm very heavy-handed with this. Okay, so then I'm taking my Morphe M224 brush. Perfect for carving out the brows, applying concealer. So yeah, so I'm just going to put that on the brush. Then I'm going to use it to lay down my eyeshadow base. So I just take it under the brow to carve it out so it's nice and sharp. So just like that. So I take it a bit further each end, that way, because you'd rather apply more than not apply enough. And I don't know how far I'm going to drag the eyeshadow out yet, so I just take it all the way down here, because we're going to wipe it off anyway when we carve out the eyeshadow. I'm just taking this like blending brush as such. I don't know where it's from. Oh, it says Manage. I don't know, but I remember getting this off eBay like ages ago. And I'm just using that to buff out the concealer so the ends are just nice and blended in. Then I also just take that over the base. I think I said concealer before, like the eyeshadow base. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so just to pat that down. So you have your base all set down and it's time for eyeshadow. Okay, so firstly we're going to be using the Stacey Marie palette in the shade Wasted. And I'm just going to take this on a Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush. And I'm going to pack that all on my lid. So everywhere my eye, like, so just on my eye socket. So if you feel your eye, you can kind of feel the bone. I'm going to place it like just under the bone, if that makes sense. Now what I normally do, because I don't know how like blown out I want the eyeshadow to look, so I drag it like quite far down because later on we can fix that up. So just on the edge I usually just like, see how it's like under. Okay, so that's the first colour. So that's all pat down. Okay, so we have our first colour all packed on. We're now taking the James Charles palette with this shade down the bottom. It's like the light purple. I'm not too sure what this colour is called because the plastic film is somewhere in my drawers. But yeah, it's just like a light purple shade. So we're going to take that on a Morphe 506 brush, which is just like a smaller like smudging brush as such. I don't know, I'm so bad with like makeup terminology. Like, I don't know. It's just this brush, okay? But yeah, I'm just packing that all on the brush. I've probably said packing 1,000 times, just, I don't know. I'm new to this. I'll get there one day. Okay, and now we're just putting that on the edges of the purple shade. And whilst we're packing that on the edge of our first eyeshadow, I'm kind of like blending it as I go. Okay, so that second shade is on and quite blended, but for a further blend I'm taking my Morphe E18 brush and just taking that over the top very lightly just to give a seamless blend.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American.
Okay, see how we just further blended that out, and then I'm just going to take a larger blending brush. So this is from Designer Brands, and I got this pack when I was working at a chemist, and they're really good. I really love them. I don't know if they're still around though, but yeah, it's just like a nice fluffy blending brush, and yeah, it just goes to show that they might be cheap but the quality is there, because I've had these for like a while now. Okay, so we've done that. Now, what I like to do is pack my eyeshadows on and layer them, and then I blend them out, and then I intensify the color. That way, so you're kind of like washing the color out, but you're bringing it back, and then you know the placement of all your eyeshadows when you go back into them, and that just creates a nice pigmented eyeshadow. So at the moment we've packed them on, we've kind of blended them out a bit seamlessly, and we're going to go in and intensify and darken the look. So now we're going back in with the first brush we use, which is the Zoeva Soft Definer brush, and I'm actually going to take the James Charles palette and using that darker purple next to the lighter one just to deepen it up that little bit. This purple's really good, but that one's just a little bit darker, so. And we're just packing that on the socket again, and we're just going to blend that out into the other blending we've done, if that makes sense. And going back in with our Morphe 506 brush and just blending that into our base eyeshadow. I have done a look similar to this on my page already. I did a Instagram video, but I thought it's like one of my favorite looks. I thought I'd do a YouTube video on it as well. Just thought I'll let you know. And then going back in with our Designer Brands large blending brush and just carefully taking that over the whole thing just so they all blend together. Okay, so now I want to just show you guys how I further intensify. So I could, because we're going to do a cut crease, so the darker your eyeshadow is, the more the crease is going to pop. So I think I'm going to go in with, I don't know, I might try Reckless, which is like a darker purple shade. I'm going to see how that goes. If not, I might go with Lights Out, which is the black. I feel like black would really make this look like stand out. So I'm going to just take that shade on the Morphe 506 brush, which is just a perfect like defining blending brush. I don't know if that makes sense. I should really like do my research, hey. Alright, so yeah, we're going in with Reckless. And just taking that in the crease. So you can already see now that it's darker kind of like in the crease. So we're just going to deepen it up once again. And as I said before, we're placing that but kind of like blending it in at the same time.
American boy, and now I've been to MIA. I heard that Cali never is a new.
Now I'm going back in with Wasted, which is the purple shade, and just running that along.
American boy, I like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA.
Hope this video is okay. But I thought this video is just going to be based on eyes, and I'll do my my like foundation and stuff off camera, so my base off camera. That way I can just get used to seeing like the quality if I need to zoom up more. But I thought, yeah, I just start off with doing just an eye look, which I'm sure you guys will be happy with anyway. Okay, so I feel like that's all nice and blended. You know what, I'm just going to take it to the next level just a bit. I'm going to go in with the lights out shade, the black, and just keep that really in the crease. That way when we apply like, yeah, apply the cut crease when we do the cut crease, it really pops.
American boy, he said, hey sister, it's really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type.
And fallout doesn't matter because we haven't done the base yet, so you can just wipe that away. Okay, I'm still tossing up whether I want to use like a pigment or a glitter on the crease. So yeah, we've now applied the black, so as you can see it's looking a bit crazy, but if you imagine the crease being in there and covering that, it's going to look very good. So that's pretty much the first like step done. We've done the eyeshadow, so that's pretty much it now for like the base of the eyeshadow. We're going to cut the crease, add glitter, and then I'll do the other eye, go off camera, do my base, and then I'll show you how to do the under eyes, and also I'll film me doing my lashes as well. Now what I use to cut the crease is the Peaches and Cream brush. It is so good. It's a life changer. Like if you're a makeup artist, or even just if you like doing makeup on yourself and you do a lot of cut creases, you need to get this. So it just looks like that. I don't know if it's focused. Are you focused? Bruh. I think it's focused. Okay, so it looks like that, but it's really thin. Like you can get the perfect crease with this. Now I'm going to be using the Inglot 94 gel liner. So it's just like a nice champagne-y colour, and I'm going to mix that with Duraline. Just so it's a nice thin, like kind of watery consistency, and then it will dry down like as it sets. So I just take a little, not even like literally one drop of the Duraline, and then I don't know if you can see, but like the littlest bit of gel liner, because you can always add more. Alright, so when we cut the crease, I like to start in the corner and then work my way out. With the gel liner, you don't want to take it all the way to the end. You're going to go halfway. Then we're going to diffuse the liner. That way there's no harsh lines or anything. So make sure we have a lot on our brush. And we're going to start off in the corner. So I can't really explain it, but hopefully you guys can just learn from watching me. So that's like the first step. I lay down the corner and then I'll build it up and work my way out.
Confidence is speaking, don't like his packages, but I'ma like what's underneath them. And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard that Cali never ends and New York's wide awake. First let's see.
So hard holding a mirror. I'm just going to use my other mirror, so sorry if you can see it in the camera, because it's hard holding a mirror and then trying to keep a steady hand. So if I have this one, yeah, you're going to see it. That's okay. I'm sure you guys don't mind seeing my mirror. It's not the end of the world, really.
Can we get away this weekend? Take me to Broadway. Let's go shopping, baby.
Now when I do cut my crease, I like to work my way up. So I do a little crease, make it bigger, rather than going bigger and then it's too big, you can't like fix it because you've already put it on. So I like to just take it across a little bit and then yeah, work my way up and make it as big as I want. Okay, and then that's where I'm going to stop. Now we're going to go in with the, so I'm just going to go in with like a small, I don't even know, this brush, once again, I've used it that much, it's worn, like the name's worn off, but just like a small like concealer type brush. I used to use this to cut the crease, and I'm just going to back stroke it. So I'm going to kind of like stroke the gel back into the gel, just to diffuse it. This American cosmetic glitter. I got it from like a face painting store because I used to do face painting all the time. They're safe on your eyes, on your body or whatever, because some glitters you get, well, I've heard of this before, that they have like glass in them or something and they're not safe to use on your eyes, but this one definitely is. I wouldn't use it on my clients or myself if it was unsafe. But yeah, so I'm going to just take some glitter glue to the back of my hand, apply that just straight over where we put the crease, and then I'm going to just pack the glitter on. So for glitter glue, I just used the BYS Glitter Fix Primer. I feel like, I don't know, I've always used it, it does the job. So if it works, well, I'm going to use it. But yeah, ever since I've started makeup, I've been using that glitter, even though it is a cheaper brand. Does the trick. Alright, just placing that straight over the crease. So I now have the glitter on the back of my brush, and I'm just going to pat that on. Okay, so now we're going to diffuse the end. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade first from the James Charles palette, the one that we used on top of the first colour. Oh.
Can we get away this weekend? Take me to Broadway. Let's go.
Okay, now we're going in with Wasted from the Carnival palette.
Take me to your hood. I've never been to Brooklyn.
I'm going to wipe away the fallout and the excess. So I just start from, like, I'm sure anyone can do this, but just getting rid of everything that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so when we want to sharpen up the eyeshadow, we don't want to take it too far up, because we're going to connect the eyeshadow from the under eye to the top eyeshadow. So I kind of just, like, with my eye, like, pretend there's a line there and just wipe it across. You'll be my American boy, American boy. Now for eyeliner, I use the Morphe M165 brush, so it's just a nice liner brush. So I just take this to the inner corner and then line all the way across, and then I do my wing liner, like the actual wing, last.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you.
Okay, so we've done the liner on our lash line, and now it's time for the wing. So now I'm just picturing my wing. So I want it to kind of go straight, because it's like a thick liner. I want it to go kind of just like straight across. Once again, I don't really know how to explain this, but hopefully you guys can learn from me just doing it, like you watching. So yeah, here goes nothing. Actually, I'm not going to hold that. I'm going to use my other mirror again, just so I have full liquid liner, full eyeliner ability. While I'm here, I may as well show you my like trick that I do. So we can see the line there where the eyeshadow is. So I do where I map out where I want my liner to be. So let's say like that, but I take it too far down, then I fill in all the gaps here, and I just get a wet one and wipe away the liner that I don't want, and it creates the perfect wing liner. But obviously you can't do this once you already have your base on, so that's also why I never do eyeshadow, my base before my eyeshadow.
All your fancy clothes, sneakers looking fresh to the I'm loving those shell toes. Walking that walk, talk that slick talk. I'm liking.
Okay, so just grab the wet one, and I kind of like try and poke my nail through it, but not actually through it. That way I can wipe away the liner and it's nice and crisp. So I just grab my finger and kind of pull my skin a little bit, not too much. And I think that's it for this eye at the moment. I'm going to do the other eye. I'll keep recording, but I'll just like speed it up a little bit because I already taught you how to do it on this eye.
I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy. He said, hey sister, it's really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way he's speaking, his confidence is speaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, but I'ma like what's underneath them. And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard that Cali never ends and New York's wide awake. First let's see the West End, show you to my bedroom. I like you, this American boy.
So I just finished on my side of the makeup look. I am now going to do my base, and I'll be back again. So I just did my base off camera. I did something new today, so I just used all cream products other than my highlight and my blush. So yeah, I quite like how it looks. Oh, and I used the Hourglass translucent powder as well, just under my eyes. I don't know what it's called exactly, but if you guys want to see how I do like a nice glowy base with cream products, like just cream products, let me know, because I'd be happy to do that. Also just went with like a nudie brown lip. I used just lip liners for this one. It's just very like matte looking, which is good because you want your eyes to stand out but your lips not as much. So yeah, I just used lip liners. Them in Morphe Toasty and Morphe Toots. So just those two colours. So it's just like a brown and like a nudie shade. So yeah, now I'm just going to show you how I do my under eyes. First off, we're going to start with the lighter shade. So we work our way lightest to darkest. So with the lighter shade, we're going to pop that on our Morphe 506 brush. And we're going to use that light shade from the James palette again. And we want to dust off the excess, otherwise it's just going to not look that good. So we're just going to take that straight under. Now I'm going in with the Morphe 213 brush with the darker purple shade, and we're just using that very close to the lash line. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad because I'm using natural lighting. The sun keeps going, so I'm sorry about that. We're taking the first brush we used and just blending that out. This bit is like the easiest bit ever. Alright, so I'm now going in with, it's my Napoleon loose eye dust in the shade Ice Storm, and I use this on my brow bone and for my inner corner highlight. So I just take it on, once again, the Morphe 506 brush. I have like 6 of these in my kit. It's my favourite brush ever. And just pop that in my inner corner.
I heard that Cali never ends and New York's wide awake. First let's see the West End, show you to my bedroom. I like you in this American boy.
Okay, so I've already put glue on my lashes. So I'm using the Sydney Lash Studio lashes in the style I Spy.
Really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy.
So once you clamp your lashes together, we're now going in with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner and just going over the band and then going over the wing liner as well, just to cover any glue or fill in any gaps we've missed.
Maybe then we'll go to a cafe. Let's go on Subway, take me to your hood. I've never been to Brooklyn and I like to see what's good. Dressed in all your fancy clothes, sneakers looking fresh to the I'm loving those shell toes. Walking that walk, talk that's the...
And the final step of this look, I'm just taking some mascara and putting a coat of that on our lower lash line.
I heard that Cali never ends in New York.
Okay guys, so that does conclude today's tutorial on how to get this purple cut crease. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading hopefully every Sunday for now. I will increase the uploads when I get into my groove. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know what videos you'd like to see next. Bye!
American boy, I like to go someday. Take me to New York.